Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at NATG, coming at you with a little beacon rush action. We are on Dead City, and we're focusing today on a new pilot, and that is the Gina Bertini pilot. And I've got it equipped here on my Raptor, and I've also added some speed skills to this, and it's got some tanky skills. I'll probably post the build over in my community tab on the channel here after you guys see this. So, but as you can see, the Raptor now with the speed skills. And once I do a jump, this thing gets actually pretty quick. The Gina Bertini gives you additional healing when you land, and it also gives you a 30% speed bump. It's like having, you know, adamant Roadhog every time you're landing. Oh, someone locked me up. I'm going to have to use my face shift. But let's go ahead and get over here. And as you can see, this thing trucks along pretty good now. That makes this way more mobile. It makes it way more threatening. Now, the other Titan pilot that but the legendary pilot we have for this gives you EMP and additional damage during your jump. I forget what it's called. It's like basically a frog splash, but it definitely is. It's kind of a different type of running bot. If you want the additional EMP work, if you're a brawler, the other pilot definitely will be good for you. But this one pilot here, if you want to be kind of a beacon menace, this actually isn't a horribly bad pilot to get. Now, I do have 3 Raptors now. I didn't think I was going to do 3 Raptors, but I got one with the Gina pilot. And then I've got 2 of the other ones that I've built to be, they're slower, but they're built to be more of a brawling tank. So, I'm set up at least for the next 2 months as far as having a very brutal meta hanger. For, I'd say at least a good next 2 months. So let's go ahead and pound on this here. And of course, I did kind of, the weapon selection on here, I wanted to do the most bang for my oomph in initial slug damage. I mean, when you land and just absolutely tear into someone, I went with the Ultimate Glory and the Ultimate Halos. Not the greatest brawling weapons, but for tactical ambush, if you can just land in and just absolutely just drill them really close, you can do just a ton of damage. I mean, just right off the bat. Basically burst damage. And I'll take the assist right there. That works. But this is, the pilot that I was looking at. I was kind of wondering if this was going to be a sleeper pilot. This is going to be a really good pilot. And as you can see, this is actually working pretty good. I'm capping a lot of beacons here. I'm doing a lot of running with this. I mean, for a tank, a 500,000 hit point tank, this is actually a little speed demon. This is a good beacon capper. Okay, we'll wait for this guy to land. We'll wait for the Ophion to land and we'll get him. But I wanted that other one that was so beat up. Let's run around the corner here. We got a couple targets here, so let's work on them. And I think we'll do one more. I just realized something too. I was looking, when I tested out the Bangalore, the new 4 heavy weapon, long range, basically sniper bot that came out this update. I see you can get, you go from, at MK2 you get 40% defense points. But if you get it up to MK3, you get increased damage and you double your defense points. You're up to 80 defense points. So I'm going to have to save up my silver and get myself a few more upgrade tokens so I can do the MK3 on it. And we will have to revisit the Bangalore. There's a nice Titan Slayer right there. Because I think, I may have sold it just a little bit short in my initial impression. Because it was only MK2 level 6. I did not have the full effect of an MK3 bot. So we'll have to give that a shot here. Probably, I'd say in about a week or so. About a week or so I should have enough silver ground out for that. So let's go ahead. I've lost the weapon here. And that was it. Seriously, pounded away on them. The Gina Bertini pilot really does add some different play style to the Raptor. And I like that. 6 beacon caps, 5 kills. Definitely this was more of a beacon capping build. A brawling beacon cap build. Jeez, I gotta like that. All right, let's do one more match for you guys, and then we'll wrap this up. Alrighty guys, here we go. We're gonna drop into it. Dead City. Gotta like that. So this is going to be a Dead City kind of day. let's go ahead and go after it again. We're running the same setup as we did before, and this is the Gina Bertini Pilot, along with Ultimate Edition Glory and Halos. And let's just kind of run, I'm going to kind of do the same kind of operation I did before. And we'll see if we can't actually get the burglary, the Berg Titan. We'll get that out there. The big French beast with the crossbow. We'll see if we can't get that on the battlefield too today. All right, let's go ahead and make a run for it. Dude, I do like the fact that you can get this up and running. Now, I didn't record it, but I did do a kind of an experimental build where I ran nothing but speed skills. I just completely did away with all the armor skills, tough guy, cautious pilot, and just went total speed. And it's a bit faster than what you're seeing here. And it was actually very interesting, but it didn't hold up as well. So I definitely think that you've got to have kind of a mixed bag here. Roadhog, the Gina Bertini speed bump, those together are your basic ones that you're going to need to run something like this. You could actually add in probably Spy, or I think it's Scout skill that would work as well. Or if you want, you could put in there like Stubborn Speedster if your hit points are getting low. But this right here is plenty fast enough to be more than a menace on the battlefield. There's my triple kill. Use a phase shift to unstick myself since I got locked down. Okay, we got ourselves Alex right there from Dead Clan. He's got a very similar build there. He's got the Raptor and he's got the Ultimate Avenger on top, and that's a Titan killer. That damage mitigation for that weapon is just absolutely vicious. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to keep jumping it around here. And boom, here we go. Now let's keep it circling, use concealment and cover where we can. Because, man, this guy, I'm getting just hunted. Oh my gosh. Which is fine. I like the challenge. But, oh, yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Scorpion right there. Boom for the godlike, and boom. The speed, we got a godlike run there, and we're running up against some high power builds here. So we're doing pretty good. So let's go ahead, and this is my second one. This has got the standard pilot. It's slower. I focused more on damage resistance on this, and we put some close-up weaponry on here. Instead of having the Hawkeye drone, we do have on here the Pascal, which will make this more durable. So we will definitely be a bit more of a brawler with this. And we got this El Ming right here, and I'm going to take the beacon if I can. And behind me here, I want to take your beacon, pal. You just go ahead and Vinjay23. Okay, we're going to take your beacon, pal. Let's go ahead and just kind of get up against the wall here. And you can see I'm taking a lot of abuse here, but this thing is stacking up really good, thanks to that Pascal drone and the skills that I've got on here. So, oh, we're going to drop it right on. Ba-boom. Oh, I love it. Comet Splash, that's what I'm thinking. I keep wanting to call it a frog splash like the Luchador. But yeah, you gotta like that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's work on it. Alex is still out here. Let's go ahead and drop one on his head. Now this pilot here, when I drop down, will actually suppress him. It's got an EMP effect. It'll keep him from using a special ability, and that, at least for a few seconds. So that gives me a little bit of an advantage when I want to set up a, basically a hop-in type attack. So let's go ahead and drop on this guy right here, and boom, give you a little Comet Splash, and boom for the Rampage. Gotta like that. And yeah, Alex, man, we're just working on you, pal. You're just, you just go ahead and keep working out. I'm going to take all your buddies out around you. I'm not going to get suckered into just brawling with one guy. We're going to take out as many of the bots as possible. I mean, Alex is a very tough opponent over there. So we're going to take the low-hanging fruit and get it out of here first. And we had a nice run there. Another nice pounding run. So let's go ahead and bring out the Bersaglier. Now, I've got on here Discords. Excuse me, Discordias. Discord is actually what I talk to people on. Discordias here have 100%, at max level, 100% damage mitigation. So this is something I can absolutely chew bots to pieces with. And I've got 2 of the Onslaught Reactors and one of the cannibal type reactors. It gives me more damage versus Titans. So we're going to chew things up here with this. I'm going to place a little aggressive here. Let's see if we can't get this guy out of there. We got ourselves a beast over there, and there's a Bedweir. Let's go ahead and aim. Oh, come on, aim back, aim back, aim back. Oh, I'm locked down. I'm locked. That is not good. Here comes the Bedweir. I can't run. I am a sitting duck. So that didn't go as planned. I wanted to do a good run with that, but it is, I mean, it does have 200 defense points, but it can get torn to pieces. So let's go ahead and bring out the second one of the, or excuse me, my third Raptor. And this one here is built, this is the standard, what I call the standard build. Athos, Aramis, so it's getting maximum healing. I've got the Pascal drone on here, so I get all the meaty goodness of the defense on that particular drone. And I built this one with the same pilot as my second Raptor, the standard legendary pilot that you can get for this. And I've equipped it with pretty much the same skills. Tankiness. I'm thinking I want hit points, I want defense points. So let's go ahead and land down here. And you can see this is so much slower than the Gina Bertini pilot. But that's the trade-off you get. And I'm not going to level up a third Gina pilot. Or excuse me, that'd be my fourth Raptor pilot. I'm not going to get a second Gina, I don't think. It took me too much as far as Memoriam to, you know, build out and play around with it and get the right build that I wanted for me on that. So let's go ahead. I can still hit this guy. I don't necessarily have to be locked onto him. Comet? Nah, we're not going to Comet Splash him. Yeah, we can Comet Splash him. But I'll take him with the Aramis. I like it when you can go in there and you can kind of circle around. You can almost fly with this. It's not like I'm not going to say like a hover glide, but it definitely has more control in the air than, like, say, a Luchador jump. Okay, let's go ahead and use a phase shift. I want to get up in this guy's face. I want to get a Titan kill with this. Titan Slayer would be nice. Let's go ahead and if I can get within 100 meters, I can, come on, and boom, we'll EMP him for a moment. Let's give him the love. Let's chew him up. Come on, die already. He's got the shield up. He used the mothership. Ricky, I'm going to get you. Ricky, I've got your number. Okay, now he's going to take off. So, I've still got plenty of hit points, so I think we're okay. And I can jump again here in just a second. Could use phase shift. I got plenty of hit points. Let's go ahead and let's do it. Let's go ahead and Comet Splash on him. Let's take it right down here and boom. And I don't need, I'm taunted, but I can still hit this guy because he's right in front of me. That's it. He's done. So it's 2 of us versus 3 of them. This is a brawl, guys. Fun brawl. Okay, let's do it. Let's go ahead and drop the ultimate Fenrir. Let's go ahead and see if we can't take a Titan or 2 out with this before this match grinds to a halt, because, yeah, I think we're going to lose this one. There's 4 of them, 2 of us, but you know what? At least I made it interesting. These guys had to work for it, and that's the whole point. If you lose, make the enemy earn the win if you can. Let's go ahead and work on you, pal. That's right. I can be taunted all they want. I can still hit you. So we can get Ven Pepino, I believe that is. Okay, we got a kid right next to me here. Oh, Tony. Tonic. Or Toxic, I think. Tonic, I think that is. For a second I thought it was an E, so it would have been Tony. And like, no, I'm Tony. I'm Big Tony. Okay, we're going to chew this guy up. Come on. Oh, I'm not going to get the kill, but still. Fun pounder match, guys. Wanted to get out there and show you guys the Gina Bertini pilot. And I tell you, it's a really good pilot for the Raptor. Definitely glad I have, I'm glad I have that. If I had to choose that and between the 2 pilots, I'm actually leaning toward the Gina being the better pilot for my game style. 14 kills, 5 beacon caps, pounder, a lot of damage. Just a fun match. Alright guys, time to bail out here. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Stay safe and healthy, guys. Watch out for each other. And I'll catch you on the battlefield.